ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. శ్రీపాద శ్రీ వల్లభాయ నమః. శ్రీ నృసింహ సరస్వతి నమః. శ్రీ గురుదత్త. శ్రీ గురు చరిత్ర చాప్టర్ 4. Birth of Shri Dattatreya. In the first instance, there was all water everywhere. Then an egg, Hiranyagarbha, with gold inside, came into existence. Universe has come out of it. Due to Raj, Brahma came into existence. He is known as Hiranyagarbha. It broke into two hemispheres, and the earth and the sky came into existence. Brahma thus created 14 bhuvanas, 10 directions, mind, speech, time, 6 enemies of desire, anger, etc. Brahma created 7 sons, Manasputras, namely Marichi, Atri, Angiras, Pulasya, Pulaha, Kratu, and Vasishtha. Of these, Sri Guru took birth in the house of Atri. Anasuya, devoid of the hatred, was the devoted wife of Atri Rishi. She was very beautiful also. Seeing her exceptional devotion to her husband, the gods in heaven began to fear that someday she might overcome them. Hence, Indra and other gods went to Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheswara and said them, "How can one describe the greatness of the devotion of Anasuya to her husband Atri? She served her husband with body, mind, and speech. She also serves guests, giving them desired food. None returns disappointed from her place. Fire, sun, and wind are also afraid of her. We all are afraid of her. She may sometime win over this heaven. Therefore, kindly do something to give us relief." Hearing this, Brahma Vishnu Maheswara said angrily, "We shall test her devotion." Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheswara came to Atri Muni's ashram in the mendicant's disguise. When Atri had been out of the river for daily rituals, the mendicants said to Anasuya, "We are very hungry. Give us food. We have come here hearing your good name for offering the guests their desired food." Anasuya bowed to them respectfully and said, "You please return some after finishing your bath and daily rituals." The 3 gods replied, "We have already taken bath and finished the rituals. Atri Rishi may take some time to return. Better you serve us food soon." Anasuya seated them on carpets and began serving food on leaf plates. The guests said to Anasuya, "We have one desire. We have come here for a long distance, as we have heard of your beauty. We wish you to put off your garments and then serve us with food. If you do not comply with this, we shall leave this place without meals." This made Anasuya bitterly anxious. She realized that some great personages have come to test her chastity. She thought that if they return without food, she would lose sanctity of her penance. Believing that her mind is pure and that her husband's penance will protect her in this ordeal, she told them, "You have your food without any doubt. I shall serve you food as you desire." She went into her kitchen and remembering her husband, put off her garments and saying, "The guests are like my children," she came out to serve food to the guests. Instantly, all the 3 gods were transformed into 3 newly born crying babies. She was terrified to see 3 crying babies. She put on her clothes and took the babies one after the other to her breast for feeding. What great power does a Pativrata possess? Those who have 14 bhuvans, 7 oceans, and fire in the belly were all satisfied with the little milk of her breast. Anasuya thus became the mother of the 3 great gods. She placed them in a cradle and pulled the string to and fro and began singing lullabies. It was midday. Atri Rishi returned from the river after finishing his rituals. He was very much astonished to see Anasuya pulling the string of a cradle and singing songs. Anasuya narrated all that happened. Atri Rishi, by power of intuition, knew that the babies were Trimurtis, and so he bowed to them. The three gods were also much pleased. They stood before him and told Atri to ask for a boon. Atri said to Anasuya, "You may ask for whatever you desire." Anasuya said, "These babies should stay in the ashram as our sons." The Trimurtis readily complied. Anasuya began to nurse and feed them. Brahma was known as Chandra, Vishnu was called Datta, and Maheswar was called Durvas. After some time, Chandra and Durvas told their mother Anasuya that they both were going away for penance and that the third Dattatreya would be staying with her. She should know him as Trimurti. After this, Chandra and Durvas went away. Chandra went to Chandraloka and Durvas went to forest for penance. Datta or Dattatreya remained with Anasuya. Dattatreya is the founder of the seat of Sri Guru. Thus, chapter 4 is completed.